A person speaks about 20,000 words every day. Among them there are neologisms which their origin is unknown. But what is a neologism? As we can read on Treccani vocabulary, in general, a neologism is a new word or phrase not belonging to the lexical corpus of a language, taken by derivation or composition from words already in use, or introduced with adaptation from another language, or formed with Greek or Latin elements. A neologism is coined when it's necessary to indicate something new or to give another meaning to something already existing. During the pandemic of COVID-19, many neologisms have been coined, for example in Italian Covid-idiota, Covid-hotel, or in English Colonials, Covid-divorce, or in French Corona-Peru, and many others. The neologisms are a real challenge for translators because they have the responsibility to understand their meaning, their importance, and they must decide how to translate them, using an existing word or to create a new word for the same concept. The neologisms are not all in the everyday language, but also in books, especially in the fantasy ones, as Harry Potter, Shadowhunters, and Shadow and Bone. Everyone, also if they have not read the books or watched the movies, knows the word Hogwarts. This term is a lexical neologism created by the English author J.K. Rowling, which was inspired by the name of a plant that she has seen in the Kew Gardens before she started to write the books. This word is still the same in Italian, but the French translator has inverted the word in Warthog, and he has decided to create the new word Poudlard. Another famous word of the Harry Potter saga is Muggle. It had been already used by Thomas Middleton in the 16th century with the meaning of sweeter, young lady, but the author has chosen to change its meaning to indicate people who don't know about magic. So she has created a semantic neologism. The Italian translator has decided to use the word babbano, that in the dialect of the northern Italy means full person. She underlines the idea of people that don't know about the existence of magic, whereas the French translator has decided to coin the word moldu, that has the same sound and meaning of the English word used by J.K. Rowling. The readers of the Harry Potter saga also know the term holler, a scarlet letter used to scold the addressee. This word exists in the English vocabulary, so J.K. Rowling has created, again, a semantic neologism, whereas the Italian and French translator have made a lexical neologism. The Italian translator has created the word strilettera. It's made by the union of the verb strillare, that is to scold, and lettera, that means letter. It indicates the function of the object, whereas the French translator has added the e to the participle of the verb beugler, which means to scold, so he has created the word beuglant. The neologisms are also present in the Shadowhunters saga by Cassandra Clare. The principal neologism is Shadowhunter, that is warriors with angel blood in their veins that protect humans from demon attacks. This term is the union of two already existing words, shadow and hunter. The Italian translator has translated it into cacciatori di demoni, that is demon hunters, or sometimes it remains in English, especially in the last edition, whereas the French translator has decided to translate it literally in chasseur d'ombre. Another important word is a witchlight runestone, a stone used by the Shadowhunters as a torch. The author has created this neologism putting together the word witch and light. The Italian translators have decided to translate it literally into stregaluce, whereas the French translator has translated only the synonym runestone into pierre de rune. One of the most significant terms of the saga is Barbadai, that is a couple of warriors who fight together for their whole life. The author has taken this word from ancient Greek, which indicated a fighter that protected the driver of an auriga. In this case, it's a semantic neologism. This word remains the same in Italian and French because it indicates a function or a characteristic of a thing or of a person, and the translator is not obliged to translate it. There are neologisms also in the trilogy of Shadow and Bone by Lee Bardugo. The author has taken inspiration by Russian language and culture, but she wanted to create some new words by herself. For example, Grisha, it's a person that can practice the little signs. This word is a diminutive of the name Grigory, that means vigilant, alert, and this underlines the elite of this group. Also, this term is not translated in Italian and in French for the same reason of the word Parabadai in the Shadowhunter saga. Among the Grishas, there are the earthrenders, the Grishas that have the power to attack the organs of people without touching them. This term is the union of the word earth and the verb to render. The Italian translator has translated it into spaccavuore, that is the union of to break and hurt. So she has changed the word, but she has maintained the same sense. Whereas the French translator has decided to translate it into fondeur, that means smelter. Another word invented by the writer is ansi, which indicates a shadow fault where volcras live. The Italian translator has translated it literally into non mare, whereas the French translators have done the same, so it's non mer. These are only a few of the neologisms created by native English-speaking writers in their books. Each of them has decided to coin these new words in different ways, but they have used the same methods to make this neologism, as for example, borrowing words from dead languages or other languages, unify existing words, changing the existing words, and changing the meaning of existing words. As the writer changed their way to coin the neologism, also the translators do the same. The translators have followed the same system to translate them, that is, maintaining the words in the original language, translating literally, translating with other words but maintaining the original concept, creating neologism for the function, following the etymology of the word. So, the authors of fantasy books are not the only ones who create a neologism, but also the translators do the same, in order to make the readers understand and to enrich their language.